We're here at the Yreka RV Park in Yreka, California. We're going to hang out for 3 days. We're going to check out the RV park, check out a couple things around the area. Thought maybe you might want to tag along. Let's go take a look. Stick around. Alright, so if you're coming in from the freeway, you'll actually be coming from the opposite direction. We're just shooting this on an off day. You'll come up to this stoplight, and if you're coming from the freeway, you will hang a right to head into the park. Then once you hang a right, you'll notice that there's a fuel station or truck stop off the left-hand side. You'll just continue on straight past that toward the entrance to the park. Look at the views out there, nice mountain views. You're up kind of high. So you're going to go straight through this intersection, drop right down into the park, and you will see the office off the right hand side. You'll just stop right up here, about right here, yep, and head into the office and check in. Easy to navigate. See down those rows, nice and wide. So down at the end down here, they have some sites you can rent that are covered. And I guess the cover has all solar panels, so that's kind of cool. You can see they're all pretty well all taken. And you can see the mountain views up there. It's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and run up one of these rows here. We'll give you an idea of some of these sites. Now this row right here is right across from the covered sites. Gives you an idea. It was kind of nice. They just mowed today actually, so you have a little greenery, some grass. There's some separation between the sites. They're plenty long for the longest of rigs pretty much. It is kind of nice too that the sights are angled so that it does not interfere with getting satellite. That's kind of cool. That's D4 right there, give you an idea. D5. I think they're all pretty much the same length. So you can't tell in this video, but I think at the time we're staying here, there are a lot of permanents. You can tell there are some permanents here in this video, but I think a lot of them are workers. In the evening time, you get around 5:30, 6 o'clock and do a walk around the park. And there are a lot of work trucks. I mean, we're talking work trucks with compressors and welders and generators and all that kind of stuff. So there's some workers here. Now that street there takes you up to where we pulled into our site. We can go up our row. They really are pretty much the same. And you'll see us coming up right there. That's our site. You'll see the Ram. Diane had a park elsewhere. We'll do a walk around our site. Do a quick walk around our site. So, nice little grassy area for a yard. Little shade tree, which is nice. There's neighbors' hookups. And when we came in, you can see Diane's car parked up there by that building. We came right around the front of the building there, right down this road. And there you go, pulled right in here, nice and easy. There's room for the truck and no room for Diane's car, no big deal. Let's go over here and show you the utilities. The utilities are right in the middle of the site, which is great. Short run for our septic. And water, 30, 50 amp, all right there. All right, here's something to be aware of, and one of my pet peeves, as some of you may know, and that is when the sprinklers are going. They have them set pretty well that it doesn't hit your RV if you're parked in the middle of your site, but it is kind of a fine mist, so it can blow onto your RV. But like the truck, I had to park sideways right here, and it was shooting water from this site on the front of the truck, and then from our site it was hitting the back of the truck. So I had to move the truck up by the office and wipe it down so it didn't get any water spots. If any of you know, I hate water spots and I hate sprinklers that aren't adjusted well. So now keep in mind, a while back I did a video on some I think they were Rainbird sprinkler head guards, and I think I have those in my Amazon store if I'm not mistaken, but if not, don't worry about it. Go to Amazon, look for the Rainbird sprinkler head guards, and it's a shield that goes around sprinkler heads that shoot awry and hit your RV or your vehicle. There's a video on it. Go back and just do a search on our YouTube channel. You'll see it. Again, these aren't bad. I look around, they're really adjusted pretty well, but they cannot dictate the wind. The only thing they can really do is change out all the heads and go to something that really shoots more of a solid drop that isn't affected by the wind. You can't expect them to do that, but hey, it's just something to be aware of. And there you'll see the back of the office. They have showers, laundry room. All right, let's go check out the laundry room. There we go. Looks like 3 washers and 3 dryers. And it doesn't say how much. Oh, $1.75 to dry and $2 to wash. There you go.
And a couple socks for
And you got a little folding table and 2 free socks right there to match what you might need. There you go. That's the laundry room. You can see off in the distance there's a truck stop. You can see propane right there. They sell propane. We'll go down this. They have a dump station right there. You can see the freeway off in the distance. So you get some noise, but not much. And they have some cabins. You can see the cabins right there on the right hand side they rent. And we'll spin away from the cabins a little bit and show you the RV sites. There you see one of the work trucks there. You can tell they're workers. And you can tell there's some long-term permanent people here too right there. Overall, pretty nice and neat park. And straight ahead of us is the exit. Hey, I want to bring this up too if you're down here in Yreka. Right across the road is a butcher shop and deli. Fantastic meats. We were going to tour around downtown a little bit longer. Then they were kind enough to pay for the meat. They put it in the refrigerator. I came down quite a bit later and picked it up, but keep that in mind. It's called Butcher Shop Deli and Meats, craft beer and wine. It's a good spot. Something else while you're in Yreka you might want to check out. It's like one of the top 3 things to see in Yreka is the Chinese cemetery. So we're here right now, and it's about a mile away from the campground we're staying at. Now, there's a little gazebo here, an entry into the cemetery, and I guess it's really more of a memorial anymore. because there is actually no one buried here. They have exhumed all the bodies and they sent them to all those bodies to China. But it does have a list of the names of people that was buried here.
And there were 52 of them.
There was 52, Diane says. Then you walk up into the cemetery, which we're going to do in just a second. And here's the entry. Yreka Chinese Cemetery, 1877. And then as soon as you come in, it gives it a list of all the people that were buried here again. So all this area here. And the only thing that really still remains is this for a memorial. Then there's a trail that goes up top of the hill. All right, so you may want to come out and see it just to say you've seen it, but you've seen it now on the video, so you make your choice. We wanted to share that with you. There's one of the top 3 things, 2 fingers, one of the top 3 things in Yreka to do and see. So while we're in Yreka, staying at the Yreka RV park, we looked for the number 1 thing to do in Yreka, and I think the number 1 thing or number 2 thing was called, what's it called?
Greenhorn Park.
Greenhorn Park. So there's a lake and a trail that goes around the lake. I guess there's some mountain biking here as well. So we're going to walk around the lake and we'll just show you a few shots as we go around. We're not going to do a whole video on the lake. But hey, right behind us, right over there, you can see the lake back behind. And then there's a grassy area here with a bunch of geese and geese poop. And then there's a dog park over there too and some restrooms, just so you know. So, all right, we're going to walk around the park, around the lake, see what it looks like. All right from the get-go, just thought we'd show you the lake. I know we're looking into the sun, sorry about that. We see a boat over there. He's out there fishing. I think he has a fish on, actually. A couple little islands out there. Diane says she saw some turtles out there. And then it looks like a really nice dock or observation area back across the pond or lake over there. We're going to go check that out for certain. All right, we'll continue on. Look right down there and see a couple of deer. Yeah, that's a good sign off the get-go. All right, we just walked across that bridge back there. We asked some guys fishing what they were catching out of the pond, out of the lake. And they said bass, perch, trout, and some catfish. So there you go, in case you're coming through and want to go fishing. Now look at this, the pretty flowers coming up. It's very nice. Lupin. All right, so there's the bridge we came over. Check out the lupin. Pretty, huh? And there's a lake, so it's not very far around. We started way over there. We first took that first clip of video. That's the bridge or the observation area we pointed out. Didn't take any time at all to get here. There's a couple of fandamlies right down there.
There's that osprey.
Well, I can't zoom in far enough. There's an osprey on top of that tree over there. See it flapping its wings? So there's some BMX trails up through here too, just for the record. And the osprey is still up on top of that tree. Might get close enough we can actually zoom in on it. All right, there it is up there. There's a lot of spots like this where you can park yourself and fish. Oh, look at there, we got a family. You probably don't want us hanging around their family. We won't go around your family.
Nice.
You're all good.
Nice families.
We'll just keep on going. Yeah, that's a nice looking family you got there. Okay, we'll leave you. And along the trail, you're going to find a blacksmith shop, a SA office, and there's some information about it. Now these were not here originally, these were all moved here. I'm going to put it like this. If you want to pause it, zoom in and read it, you can. And then there's a water wheel over there. And what else? Anyway, it's along the trail. You can see there's a trail continues on out to the parking lot. Okay, and then if you're a disc golfer, here's hole number 1. There's a whole course out here. Keep that in mind. All right, pretty much completed our loop today, and there's a couple school buses of kids have gathered here, and we're gonna probably just make an exit and leave the area. I think we're gonna come back tomorrow and walk it again though. There's some other trails here, not just the trail around the lake, but there's a number of trails. If you want to go get some extra miles in, you could do that. We might do some research and do that tomorrow, but we probably won't show it in this video, obviously. So we just wanted to share this with you in our campground review. All right, just one more added to the end of this. Greenhorn Park trails. You have Gold Pan Trail, 1/10 of a mile. We have a trail that's 4/10 of a mile, 6/10 of a mile, 8/10 of a mile, 300 foot. No long trails. 1.9 miles is Humbug Trail. That's about the longest one. 1.5 mile Sidewinder Trail. So there's a number of trails you can go walk. You add them all up, you get some exercise. And there's some more trails off to the side. You may not even notice if you just come to the park, but this is for horses and bicycles. This is like the beginner's pump trail. So if you have some youngsters that are trying to get into mountain bike riding or racing, here's a little junior trail. So when you come in, that's the restrooms and stuff over there. You would come down this wide trail. But yeah, horses and everything can use this trail. So we share that with you too. In fact, we enjoyed Greenhorn Park so much, we came back a second day and we're hiking the opposite direction away from the lake or reservoir.
Yeah.
A little quieter, fewer people, a little bit nicer. We're gonna go around the lake too. We thought we'd come out here for a while too. So anyway, if you come here, be sure and check this place out. It's pretty cool. We thought this would be a very pretty spot to do the closing for the RV park. So all we have to say is very easy on and off the freeway. Can't get much easier than that. Friendly staff, easy to maneuver roads, easy to get in sites, nice little grass areas in between all the sites. Anything else? Good utilities, good Verizon Wi-Fi, all the good stuff. No issues. I pointed out the sprinklers could be adjusted a little bit more, could get your cars. All good stuff. It's really nice to have a fuel station right next door. The truck stop's handy. The fuel was just as inexpensive there as in town, so that was convenient. Other than that, all good. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, how about a thumbs up? Consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment down below. Have you stayed here before or stayed in any other parks in the area that maybe people might want to check out? Anyway, as always, have a great day.
Happy camping.
Happy camping. We'll see you in the next video.